today's episode,
Purple Haze,
Maney's Ways,
Easter Bunny Craze.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Freo Newsroom for 2015.
It's the Starlight Purple Haze game, proudly supported by Fremantle Ports this Sunday.
But first, let's see what's making news around the club. Tendai Mzungu has been voted to have the best rig at the club. At a high tea event surrounded by 260 of the finest women in Perth, the Starlight ambassadors voted Tendai to have the best rig and most likely to grate cheese with those abs.
Despite a spot opening up in one direction after Zane left, Lachie Neal has decided to stay with footy and stick with Fremantle.
The Starlight Purple Haze game is in its 13th year and the club raises much needed funds for the Starlight Children's Foundation.
And last week you and the other Starlight ambassadors made a visit down to the Express Room?
We did, mate. We headed over there and created a little sneaky music video.
A what? A music video?
You heard. We'll let Mikey explain.
Thanks for that, Garrick. Great to be back on board for the newsroom for season 2015. Exciting times ahead. Now, I've got one of the stars of that video you guys were just talking about, Chris Mayne. What was going on there?
Michael Barlow, how are we?
Mate, I'm really well, but I'll ask the questions here.
Okay, excellent. I'm sure that we were all referring to the kids and myself and Lachie Neal dancing at the Starlight Room. That's what we're talking about?
That's the one we're talking about, mate. Can you just run us through a little bit of your involvement down there and a bit about that day and a bit about the fun you had?
Well, there's 6 other ambassadors, and what we do is we go to the rooms at the Starlight at PMH, and we like to get amongst the kids, have a bit of fun, dress ups. Well, only a few of us have really taken that on board, myself and Lachie Neal. And
this is you in 2014?
Yep. Each year that we've gone in there and dressed up, there's a massive wardrobe that the Starlight captains kind of keep, and I've gone in and picked out my outfit and I've gone for a bit of a hardcore rocker there.
And this, now we follow up to 2015. You don't let the standard drop, do you, mate? You've gone 2015, just chucked another rinse through the hair. Different rinse.
Yeah, so this year I've that picture's not doing the best for me. But I'm actually holding a sword there, and that's my microphone while Lachie Neal's holding a drumstick.
Very good, mate. Now, you mentioned the other ambassadors from the footy club for Starlight. I think you guys do a fantastic job, and I think you definitely lead from the front in that regard. As you say, been on board for 7 years, spied for, how long has he been in there, 12 or 13? Yeah, so, you know, something that the Freo Footy Club are very, very passionate about and love putting a lot of time and effort into, because we're seeing a lot of rewards for the Starlight Foundation. So thanks for joining us, Chris, on the first episode of the newsroom, and we hope to get you back on again this year. What are your thoughts on that?
I reckon I could probably nearly take over a few spots that are vacant at the moment on the newsroom. So I think everyone's not safe.
We've had a rigorous review process over the off season.
I did retire Maine's minutes a while back.
Retirement, was it?
It was retirement. I hung up.
You made too much of a quid, so you could just get out of it.
I made a fair bit there on Maine's minutes, so I thought, you know, I'll give it a spell. I'll move away and focus on other things. And I think newsroom now is it's calling me, so I might have to.
Basil Zemphilis will be shaking in his boots, I think, mate, with you coming for him.
Oh, that as well. There's many things to do, Mick.
Now we better get going. Better get back to the newsroom, because I've probably taken a little bit too much time on this. That's what they said to me in the review last year. They said, Mick, you talk for too much. We need more time back to the studio. But so we'll throw it back to you guys in the studio. And yeah, really looking forward to this weekend's game against Port Adelaide at Domain Stadium on Sunday.
Thanks for that, Mikey.
Now some important details for this weekend's game. All non-playing players will be rattling tins outside the gates.
If you do see anyone from Starlight or any of the players, make sure you get there and donate.
Now, we had a special guest pop into the club today.
That's right, we had a Mr. E. Bunny doing a sneaky little pre-game workout before his big day on Sunday.
He seems to get a bit of attention at his usual gym, so he was looking for a secluded location.
Have a look at those guns. No wonder he's getting looks.
Alright guys, we got through the first episode in one take, which is a great start. Hopefully you have a great Easter. I mean, Garrick and I are really excited to be back on board this year, so any messages for the folk out there?
Just a sneaky message that if you are heading to the game, make sure you donate to either the Starlight people down there or the players that are rattling tins.
See ya.
Bye.